These are two powerful reminders while you're dating that I used to not know, I used to not act in accordance with, and I learned a very hard lesson that now I realize is important to think of these as you're getting to know somebody, as you're dating, as you are getting asked out, as you are doing the asking out if you are the guy. And these reminders are that number one, this is the only family that you get to choose. We do not get to choose our parents. We do not get to choose our grandparents. We do not get to choose our siblings, our aunts, our uncles, our cousins, our whoever. Aside from family, we don't even get to choose our teachers. We don't get to choose our coaches. We just get put with people throughout life. We don't get to choose our coworkers unless you start your own business and you are very selective in that way. But yeah, we don't get to choose. The only person that we get to choose is our spouse. And we have to be so intentional with that because every single thing in your life will be combined with this person. And from your body, right? We're going to be intimate with this person. We're going to be sharing a bed with this person. We are going to be sleeping, like literally sleeping by this person for the rest of our lives. We are going to be sharing a house. We are going to be having so much conversation. We are going to be having 99.9% of our meals with this person. We are going to be traveling. We're going to be doing social events. We're going to be spending every single holiday for the rest of your life with this person. We are going to maybe start a business with this person, unless they have a business that you join in, or you have a business and they join in with you once you get married. But you're going to be doing so many things with this person. You're going to be going through so many challenges, so many trials, all the little inevitable things that come with life. At some point, you are just going to go through some sort of crisis or tragedy or big challenge. That's a promise that is in life. And you have to pick somebody that will hopefully make it better, or at least won't make it worse, or that you can trust, that you can admire, that you can learn from, that you can grow from, that you can grow with. It's so important. It's so important. The next reminder is that this is the person that will be raising your children. They will be instilling morals and values into them based off of what they think is important and based off their own behavior. Because as children, end of the day, it doesn't really matter what our parents say. We look at their behavior, and that's what we learn from, right? They're going to be instilling traits and characteristics and behaviors into your children. Do you want to be going behind somebody trying to clean up the mess that they're making and having to constantly correct what they're teaching your children? They are going to be left alone with your children. Obviously, at some point, they're going to be alone with your kids. So you need to pick someone that, again, you admire, you respect, someone that you would love for your child to turn out like. If it's, your son, you want him to turn out like his dad. If it's your daughter, you want him to turn out like her mom, vice versa. It's just so important. And we get so caught up whenever we're initially dating somebody in the potential, in the chemistry, in the attraction, in the funness, in the newness, and being so excited that we have someone to go to dinner with, someone that we can go to the movies with, someone that we can just do life with, do stuff with. And that's a totally normal desire to want companionship and to want, to be with somebody, to want to be married. But we cannot ignore the fact that that will not go away, because I do think that with effort and with intention, you can continue to foster passion and romance and excitement throughout a marriage, even, past the initial beginning years. However, that newness will fade in some way because it won't be new anymore. 7, 8, 10, 15, blah, blah, blah years down the road, you're going to grow more and more and more familiar and comfortable with this person. And you will both change in your own ways, because we all ideally change for the better throughout life. This isn't about, of course, demanding perfection or being unreasonable or nitpicking, because everything that we expect in another, we have to have in ourselves. But we just have to get out of this short-term thinking that, oh my gosh, they're so cute. I'm so excited I'm not alone anymore. I'm so excited to be with somebody. I'm so excited to be dating somebody. And you have to think long term. You have to envision yourself old, wrinkled, on a porch, no hair, gray hair next to this person. You have to envision what it's going to be like if you have two, three, four, five, however many children with this person. Is this somebody that you think is going to help you raise a happy and healthy and functioning family? I hope this helped you. I hope this encouraged you. I really used to not, this is like common sense. This is intuitive thinking for most of us, but I just used to get so caught up in the short term. I used to get so caught up in the newness and the attraction and the chemistry, la di da di da. And these are just reminders that you have to think about the long term too. You have to think about what's beneath the surface, because if not, you will be bummed out. Have a great day.